Alright, well, welcome back to the fish room, freshwater friends, and all you freshwater freaks. Thanks for joining us. I know it's been 5 months since I've done a video. I just realized this the other day. I apologize. I have not done any updates, videos on the fish room and what is going on in life. So, let's jump into it. As you can see, the fish room has changed a few things. So let's start at the beginning. First off, we've got the same juvenile cichlids that we've raised up from the moms and dads around their room that we'll see. We've got the Kenyes, the Jewels. It's a boy Kenyes and girl Kenyes, the blue stripes. Jules down here as well, and there's one Jack Dempsey baby here. We call him Patrick. Moving over, we also have a new clutch coming in. Another set of Jack Dempseys. Right here you can see they've been very productive. So we're looking forward to that. Not stressing them too much. We're gonna move on quickly because I don't want to piss off Dad there. They're looking pretty good though. Are you still eating your wafer? Looks like you might be breaking up his algae wafer around them to get them to eat some. Really? You guys want to make a mess on my shelves here? This is the problem with you guys being here. Okay. The Jewel dad is up here, and we separated the parents a couple months back because of their aggression towards each other. He was keeping her pinned in a corner. Females have the dot on the back, similar to this one over here. You can see there's a black spot on the back there. And then moving over here real quick, we'll jump across. This is Mom, and you can see she's got the black spot as well on her back. That's her damage there from Dad trying to breed him again. So also next, moving on, this is the Mom Kenny, the blue Kenny. She's hiding underneath the cave there. This is the 3D background styrofoam project I did years ago. As you can see, I gotta get some glass work done in here, get this stuff cleaned off. And then here's Dad, King Dingaling, the male. And so we had to separate them because they weren't getting along. It's a 29, 20, and 29 gallon. All these are down here, 55s. Moving on, we also have eels back in the room, as you probably saw. So we got fire eels, we got bonfire, campfire, and a half-banded named Ice. Again, this is my favorite tank, the most DIY there is. Got the background DIY style, did it all ourselves. With the 3D styrofoam background that mounts on the back. I believe there's a video in my setup. Also the bucket system, we're still using that. You can see it's dry as a bone down below, no more leaking, no problems. Found out I cracked the bucket when I drilled my hole. I was too close to the bottom and I cracked the bucket, so that did end up having a problem, but solved it and running smoothly. Bruce, the black belt cichlid, my biggest fish. He's also my first rescue fish. Still doing fantastic. Still big as a horse. Yeah. His next door neighbor, Chester. Chester is doing great. You probably remember him when we adopted him in from a customer that picked up some Kenny babies. And he's doing great, has become part of the fish room for sure. Lots of personality, doing good. Need to get some cleaning done again down here. And you'll recognize this from a previous video. we were gonna do a video on it, and of course I just got busy with life. My 4-year anniversary turned into an engagement, and then a week later we found out we were pregnant. So it's been a busy time. Again, this is a 30-gallon acrylic combined with tubing in the middle so that they can get through. I need to reset that. That normally faces this way. It gets the current cycling actually through very nicely. We adopted this guy, the koi angel, a couple of weeks ago, and he's doing really nice, doing really well. Moving on over here, we've got the axolotl, the albino large axolotl, a big boy. His name's Nugget. We got him from somebody who couldn't take care of him anymore, so we adopted him in. Perfect place for the retirement of a fish or an animal. Gets his own big 30-gallon up there. Got a firemouth cichlid. That should be Cinder right here. Yeah. And then we got our Guppy Tank in a styrofoam custom background that I'm doing a little bit of project on. It's why it's so dirty, and letting that algae and that fern grow in, see what the plants do. Over here we have Cinder or Inferno, I don't know. I mixed them up one day, so I have 2 firemouth cichlids. And I really need to clean your glass. I don't know why this one in particular continues to do this. I don't know. I might have to find something to remedy that besides cleaning it all the time. Again, Mama Jewel over here. Still got Toothless down here. What's up, buddy? You like it? Then we got Pepper, the other axolotl, green axolotl. Quarantine. Okay, so we've got, this is our Cichlid Egg Tumbler right here. This one's one we purchased off Amazon. So the air flows up this tube, creating current, tumbles the eggs, and lets them, you can incubate them so that they release into there. Once they're free swimming into the appropriate size, you can release them easily into the quarantine tank. Speaking of which, we also did a much better and much more visibly productive, you can actually see that it's functioning. So I've seen these bottle types and I've done them before. I did this on the system and I didn't like the way it turned out because it didn't seem to be functioning the way that I had seen on other people's. So what I did was I added a tube from the under gravel filter base, okay, which created a suction tube, a vacuum tube, so I could create flow. And then I did the sponge filters that we removed from these are the package that comes in the back of for a back mounted filters. And what we did was we stuck the content into here with the sponge, the bio balls, and then a small piece of material to keep it all in there. I ran the hosing around it cylindrically into the neck with airstone down a little bit so that it would create that flow. Other ones I've seen the bottle not getting proper flow, and this seems to be doing really well. So I duplicated that on this side, and they both seem to be doing great. And this is going to be our juvenile and baby quarantine. Just perfect setup. I'm really happy with it, and it only cost me about $13 for this online on Amazon. And you know, again, we recycled what we had around the fish room. We zip tied this onto an old power head mount, so I can use it and move it around wherever I want. I just clean it out. I can run water back pressure through it, clean it out, and then remount it. So it's going to be a good reusable. This one we did the sponge, and then there's actually filter floss at the top. Changed it up a bit. Still utilizing the commercial air pump with the gang valve, and then pushing back out to the other side of the room. Everybody's getting good water flow, good air flow, great circulation. So again, all these tanks have been pretty well established for a few years. So, I mean, again, we use on the back, you can see the lava rock, and that's on all of our back filters, lava rock. Cheapest, easiest way to do it. Again, this is similar to the background that's on here. So this is just a piece of styrofoam sheeting that we carved into a rock face, painted it, and threw some textured, some black sand, and I need to do a video maybe on doing these. It's probably would be a really good idea. But then, yeah, you mount it behind your aquarium, and you get a nice depth, heavy look. These are some of my projects I did for terrarium rocks, for tanks. Just silicone that down or set it in a terrarium. I could actually utilize these in his tank. It would be pretty cool. I think we should do that today. I'm going to do that. It's going to be one of my little projects. We're going to change that up in there. Awesome. That'll give me something to do. Alright, well, what else can we say? That's about it. I mean, we got that project done. Hopefully we'll get some more videos out of us with the Dempseys. Get more tanks filled up here with some babies. Chester's thinking he's going to eat again. What else do we have? Again, I hope you guys checked out the Ohio Fish Rescue. Big Rich and his family taking care of big fish, giving them better homes. They have a PayPal account, so you can send donations and stuff, I believe, or check into their Facebook or YouTube for that information. Again, stay tuned for more on the Jack Dempsey babies. And I know in my previous video I said I was going to do the water test kits, but I need to get around to that. Right now it's still smoky and dealing with fires here in Southern Oregon, so it's not the best conditions or time. But that's what's going on here for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Keep it fresh.